Office space. The 4 million metre square threshold is in sight. Office space in Luxembourg is expanding in line with the economy. 2015 once again set records for both rentals, an increase of 49.9% in 1 year, and investments, an increase of 16.7%. The prospects for 2016 are good for market leader INOWAI. Explanations. The office space rental market ended 2015 on a previously unreached level in the Grand Duchy in a single year, 308,754 metres squared. This extraordinary level was up nearly 50% on 2014, which was already up by over 35% on 2013. This can be explained by the achievement of a series of exceptional operations, such as Esch-Belleville University Complex totalling over 79,600 metres square. Rentals taken out by European institutions, EC and EIB, totalling 62,500 metres square, and the construction of new headquarters for Arand and Merdenash, 16,700 metres square. Ernst & Young, 15,200 metres square, and the Financial Sector Supervisory Commission, 14,000 metres square. Altogether, there were more than 40 transactions bearing on floor areas greater than 1,000 metres squared. The last quarter of 2015 was very dynamic, with 78 transactions in the last 3 months alone, involving a total area of 85,361 metres squared. Overall, 263 transactions were recorded last year, approximately one for every working day. The vacancy rate was 5.05%, down from 5.53% a year ago, and has been steadily falling since 2009. There are some disparities, however, masked by this average rate: only 1.72% in Kirchberg, 3.27% in the city centre, and 4.77% in the station area. However, INOWAI foresees a possible increase in the vacancy rate for 2016. Geographically, 31% of total new occupancies recorded in 2015 were in Kirchberg, more than Esch-Belleville, 26%, and the Cloche d'Or, 9%. Analysis by sector shows that education, 27%, is at the top due to moving the university. This is ahead of European institutions, 20%, due to the transfer of the staff of the Jean Monnet building to new premises at the Cloche d'Or. And with the European Investment Bank recruitment for the Juncker plan, the financial sector and the banks were in the third place in 2015. Kirchberg set for 1 million metres square. With the Luxembourg economy so buoyant, demand for the office space remains high. In 2016, 130,000 metres squared will be handed over, bringing the market to 3.9 million square metres, which means that the 4 million mark is well within sight, whereas it barely exceeded 2 million in 2003. Kirchberg will break through the 1 million metre square barrier for construction this year. Established in the 1960s to accommodate European institutions, Luxembourg's business district is expanding continually and can look forward to even greater growth once served by the tramway in 2017. This year, its development will be marked by the completion of construction of the BNP Paribas building complex of 51,500 metres square. In 2015, total investment in office property amounted to €1.26 billion. The billion euro line was crossed for the second year running since 2008. This excellent result is down to favourable economic conditions. The GDP growth rate in the Grand Duchy is twice as strong as the European average. For the current year, the National Institute of Statistics and Economic Research expects growth of 3.4%, in other words, a slightly higher level than 2015, a further growth in employment at around 2.5%. An analysis of investments made last year showed that 2/3, 19 out of 29, were standing investments. This reflects the appeal of Luxembourg. In terms of volume, more than 40% of investments were in the city centre, ahead of Kirchberg, 11%, the high growth area of Cloche d'Or 11%, the airport 10% and the station 7%. These sites represent the lines of development in Luxembourg that contain 70% of total office space in the Grand Duchy. Demand for investment products is very high,